2 for 1.
And that's why we have fire teams.
2 for 1.
Zone C lost. That shut them down.
Double down. What can stop you if you fight together? Nothing. Double down.
Zone C captured. Zone advantage is yours. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
So anyway, Shotgun Sub here. I kind of have a quick video here, just kind of a little bit of a prediction as to what I think is going to be the new trolley build in Arc 3.0 when it comes up in Season 18. But looking at the old exotic, Shinobu's Vow, a lot of people love to hate this thing, but it had the perk New Tricks, improved skip grenade. You get an additional skip grenade charge. Skip grenade returns energy when it damages enemies. Despite being nerfed to the point where it didn't do as much damage, or it doesn't do as much damage, and it doesn't regain as much grenade energy back when you get a hit, it's still pretty effective. And if you combine it with, you know, the Glaives, and I pulled out the exotic one here, Edge of Concurrence, it's actually a pretty effective or a trolley way to play the Crucible. Kind of sucks going against a Glaive user right now because of all the damage reduction they have, or damage resistance they get from using it. But when you combine it with Shinobu's Vow, it's pretty hard to counter sometimes. And you can use any Glaive, but I'm assuming with Arc 3.0 there's going to be some abilities kind of tailored to the Arc world. So another good Glaive to use is Nezarec's Whisper. Now what's nice about Nezarec's Whisper is you can use or get the Demolitionist perk on this. And I've tailored mine to have the enhanced trait of Demolitionist and Unstoppable Force. What this allows you to do is, you know, if you need to reload your Glaive on the spot, you throw a grenade and it works out perfectly. You've got a fully reloaded Glaive and you've already tossed out a set of grenades. It's going to kind of tick away the health of the other team. So it works out. Now I've been kind of goofing around with Edge of Concurrence just for the fact that I kind of like the rounds per minute or the fire rate on this thing. Now it has a really crappy shield duration, but it makes up for it with that rate of fire, because you can actually regain, you know, shield energy fairly quickly when you're using this thing. As I said, I kind of anticipate Arc 3.0 is going to improve this build quite a bit, just for the fact that you'll have different aspects and fragments you can customize even more so. And there's going to be ability gains and different things you can do, kind of tweaking the build. But at the moment, this build is actually pretty decent. And I'm going to go over, you know, some of the mods that we have here. You can go with, you know, Ashes to Acids. You can get more super energy on grenade kills, but I just kind of went with the traditional pulse rifle targeting and Glaive targeting, whatever targeting mods you want to use. The downside of using an exotic Glaive here, going back to that kind of targeting idea, is that you can't put on freehand grip. I like putting on freehand grip on these things. It just makes it easier to get that first shot off. So anyway, going on to the next, you know, another one I like putting on is Bolstering Detonation, this ARMS armor mod here. It grants class ability energy when you cause damage with a grenade. And of course, when you look at the stats, I like to kind of max out my mobility, you know, recovery, and this one, since it is a grenade build. For the chest piece, put on Unflinching Glaive or whatever unflinching, you know, weapon mod you want to put on. For the legs, I put on Glaive Holster. You don't necessarily need it, because I do go with, you know, Marksman's Dodge, so I can get that quick reload on the Glaive. And I think if there's any downside to Glaives, is that they do have a relatively slow reload speed. But the Edge of the Concurrence, what makes this Glaive
Zone A
unique
captured. Zone
is,
advantage
you know,
is
it's
yours.
got a fairly decent reload speed and handling compared to like the legendary ones.
This is
Yes, the
amazing.
shield duration is pretty
Double
piss
down.
poor, but you know, with that fire rate, rounds per minute at 80 versus, you know, these legendary ones, you get your shield injury fairly quickly. And of course, you know, with a class item,
A
I
captured.
try to
That's
go
a
with the
power
bomber mod.
You took them.
You
Now
know,
hold.
whatever your abilities add up to, you can add on another one here just to kind of get that grenade energy faster. But that's just how I have it right now. And I kind of anticipate I'll be able to get at least a triple 100, you know, with this 100 right now. But since this is still the old system, you don't have those additional ability stacks to add on. So overall, just my quick prediction as to how this build's going to play out. It's going to be pretty trolling. I have a feeling I'm going to have a lot of fun with this in Arc 3.0 when it drops finally. Kind of looking forward to some new changes in the Crucible. Anyway, if you do find this video helpful, please do the YouTube thing, like, subscribe, and share the video. Wasabi out.